Oh, hey! Late to practice as usual. Thanks for coming. I know, I'm sorry, I'm really late. Traffic, would you believe it? We can get started now. So, are we gonna get started on the wireless microphones or the 360 camera rig? Or maybe we could get started with band practice. All right, let's start. Hey, Wonderfuls. I received some wireless microphones and I built a 360 camera rig. So let's check them both out. Huge thank you to the Broken Nomad, Kevin, one of my besties, for sending these microphones and transmitter. So this is the DJI Mic Mini, and it comes with 2 microphones, a transmitter, a charging case, and 4 little cat's paws. Hopefully that catches it. Oh God, this is way bigger. Massive thank you to Kevin, the Broken Nomad, who sent me these sweet microphones. Oh God. This will be quite the game changer. I get these long shots and not worry about being close or facing the camera. I'm sorry though, you guys are gonna get a lot of heavy breathing from here on out. Oh. Oh God. Okay, hold on. We might be close to our final destination here. Catch my breath. Minimize the heavy breathing. Oh. Like, imagine how cool the microphones would be around a campfire. And you'd have your guitar friend mic'd and your vocalist friend mic'd, and have a nice long shot of the campfire while they're singing and playing. Or you could have your drummer with a microphone set up somewhere near them, and have your bassist go take a hike. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're perfect. Success. Whew. Definitely a good day to have the cat's paw on the microphone. Or I've heard it called the cat's paw. I've also heard it called the dead cat, but we will not be referring to it as that. Let's do some more tests. The wireless microphones have clips on them, so you can clip them to just about anything, and they have magnets on them as well, so you can magnet them to your clothes and put them just about anywhere. I have the microphone attached to my head. I put it pretty close to my sunglasses though, so hopefully that's not interfering. I'm just doing potatoes. I've had some sitting in the house, just drying after I cut the little bits in pieces, so that each piece had some little eyes. Well, they're big sprouts now. Sophisticated measuring device. There are so many earthworms. which is awesome. I'm pretty excited. I actually haven't planted anything in this garden, oh geez, for a few years now. Bestie helped me get it ready last year, and then I let it go to weed again. So, even if these couple rows of potatoes are all I put in it this summer, I'll be pretty happy with that. Beautiful. They've got a crazy battery life, I think up to 9 hours before charging, and their distance range without any obstructions is pretty insane too. We gave it about a 300-meter test, and it barely cut out when I was facing the transmitter. It cut out a little bit when I had my back to it. It's pretty nice out, but it is windy. So I believe the range on this is supposed to be 400 meters. Should get a pretty decent test for obstructions. Okay. With your leash. Okay, so we turn and head her back. I wonder if it's still recording us. Okay, come on now. Yeah, surely we're back in range now. I'm wondering if it even dipped out at all. We'll find out. Treed windbreak is back. That's so much nicer. So much warmer. Just wanted to do a sufficient test. You've been very helpful. Thank you, Doji. Good boy. I've been having maybe a little too much fun testing it out and thinking up different ways I could use it, different scenarios it would come in handy for. No, that's totally fine. Take it. I'll step outside for a minute.
Hello? Yep, just at that podcast. It is not going well. She's fucking awkward.
First podcast. I think it's going okay.
I think I'm gonna bail.
Hopefully I'm not too awkward.
These should come with a warning about accidental eavesdropping.
And Josh has even been really helpful with the sound tests too. You can basically do any sounds at any volume. It's just a certain one that he doesn't really appreciate. Guru goo 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 goo. Guru goo 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 goo. Woo woo. Bra bra ka 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 ka. Ta-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Bra bra bra. And there's some other sounds that we like. That's a good one. Bleh. There he is. Hi. Do you like that sound because the tail's wagging? There you go. That's a scary guy. Okay, should we go outside now? And I'm super excited for the wireless mic to be used with the 360 camera rig. So when the camera is circling around, the audio will remain consistent, and I won't have to worry about getting wrapped up with any sort of wires circling about the room. You know those platforms that you can rent with the rotating camera, and a few people can stand on it and get their videos taken? Well, this is sort of like that, except upside down and free instead of hundreds of dollars to rent for a few hours. The main part is just a thimble on a bolt and a bearing, and I've got that fastened to a board so that I can easily screw it above to the ceiling or whatever structure I have to put into the ceiling. And then I've got an elastic band pulley belt to another thimble on a little motor. And the motor isn't totally necessary. It's just nice to keep it spinning at an even pace, and then it can just keep going as long as it wants. I've got a counterweight on one end, which is this sandbag and some gravel. And I've got a couple options for phone mounts on the other side. One up high just with wire, and another adjustable one to get the camera a little bit lower. And it doesn't even really need a motor. You could just wing it manually. Too fast. Too fast. Oh. Slow down for a minute. And it makes for some pretty neat slow motion clips. But I think there's lots of fun ways you could utilize this. could show off your hairstyle in 360 degrees. Do a 3D scan of yourself. Put on a fashion show. Display your tramp stamp. Well, it wasn't called a tramp stamp until after I got it done. Possibly shoot a music video. Subscribe!